Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Heather, also known as the Brooklyn Queen in LA, coming to you with yet another Get Ready with me today. And today's theme is based off of the movie The Crow. I'm actually going to see it in about 2 hours. The show starts, and oh my bags. I didn't sleep well last night. Excuse the bags. But anyway, I didn't sleep well last night, so so excuse that. Anyway, I'm going to see that in a couple of hours. And I wanted to use the palette from Wicked Widow Beauty, but it sold out before I could get to it. So I did pre-order it, but in the meantime, I'm going to use another one of their palettes from the Edward Scissorhands collection. So I'm going to use this and do a cute little look, and that's going to be that. Also, I'm going to be trying two new to me items that I actually purchased a while back, but just never got around to using it. So I decided today is the day. So hopefully it works out. So it is going to be the Glossier foundation and concealer right here. So I'll be using that as my base. And then as for everything else, oldies but goodies, I haven't used this bronzer in a while from One Size, so we're going to use that today. It's been a while since I've used my setting powder from Uoma Beauty, so we'll go with that. And then everything else is pretty much the same. Color corrector from Fenty, concealer, brightening concealer from Fenty. Set that under eye with this from Huda Beauty. And lipsticks I haven't decided on yet. It's going to be Dior. I want to go with like a nude look, dark eye. I want most of the focus to be on the eye, dark, and just like a neutral cheek and lip. My eyes over here, I did a look yesterday. I posted it on Instagram. I've yet to edit and upload that video. But it left staining under here. I guess it was like blue. No, not blue. Not blue, but purple. On the bottom, I used purple and pink eyeshadow, and it left some staining. So hopefully I can cover that up today, and hopefully it'll disappear eventually. But my eyes aren't irritated or anything. But you know, certain pigments will stain the lids for a couple of days. So, and it's probably a pressed pigment. It's Blend Bunny, the Blend Bunny Blends palette. I think those are probably pressed pigments. So that happens. Anywho, let's get started. First, I'm going to use my color corrector under the eye, and we're going to talk about The Crow. Have any of you seen the movie? Is it a movie that you like? It came out 30 years ago in 1994. I remember when it first came out. It was one of my favorite movies of that time. Unfortunately, the star of the movie, Brandon Lee, was killed on set while filming the shooting scene. I remember that time. It was so tragic, but they released the movie anyway, and it was, for me, a huge hit. I love that movie. And I don't know if you've seen it or not. Hopefully, I'll try not to give any spoilers if you have never seen it, but it's basically a revenge film, but supernatural. So it's like fantasy and supernatural. Well, fantasy is supernatural, but revenge, you know, but in like a fantasy genre, where Brandon Lee the starred. I mean, the movie is about him and his girlfriend and how they were killed, and his ghost, or he's resurrected a year later to make things right. And the reason why they were killed, they were targeted, was because of a somewhat political position that his girlfriend had taken, and she was organizing the neighbors and everything against this particular person. And so they decided it would be a good idea to off her. And that's what they did. And him too, along with her. Hence The Crow. So that kind of begs a question for me also. I mean, it's just a movie and it's fantasy, but one has to wonder, because it is about revenge. Is revenge okay? Is vigilanteism okay? Because that's kind of what it is. When you kind of get down to the nitty gritty, it's somebody going after the bad guys. But it was only the bad guys, really, that harmed him and his girlfriend. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done that. So you can't really say he's a vigilante, because usually vigilantes go after just, or criminals or people they perceive to be criminals. So that really isn't really the case, but he did take the law into his own hand, per se, okay? Because they were not getting justice. They clearly were not going to get justice from the justice system. So is that okay? You know, especially in light with what's going on these days. You know, I don't really like to talk about politics on this, but, you know, if you've ever been a victim of a crime or a violent crime, actually, let me do my eyes first. If you've ever been a victim of a crime or a violent crime, you know, and you're not getting justice, and the perpetrator gets off, is not brought to justice, or for whatever reason, is it okay to take the law into your own hand? And that's kind of what he did. Yes, and he got his revenge in the end. So, but the whole movie, everything about it, the cinematography, the storyline, because there's other smaller storylines in there. You know, there's a young girl that him and his girlfriend had basically, they were taken care of because her mother wasn't up for the task, you know. So him and the girlfriend being killed left a whole huge void on her life as well. You know, she was kind of left alone after that to deal with stuff. So it was such a great movie. It's one of my favorites. So I cannot wait to go and see it on the big screen again. I mean, I actually own the movie in my iTunes account, of course, but it's not the same as looking at it on the big screen. Okay, so here it is. I'm using this Wicked Little palette. I think this is the second one in the series. I can't remember. Anyway, so the first shade I'm going to use as my crease shade is this one here. This is like a grungy, dirty olive green. Let's see if this even shows up on my face, okay? Let's see. Put my packet on here. Ooh, it sure does. Yes, it really does. And it's actually a little darker than I thought it was going to be. I don't know if it's because I have the orange color corrector under it too. That could be it, but yeah, it's definitely darker than what I thought. But I like it. I do like it. I love dark eyeshadows. I don't wear them often because I don't really like to wear dark makeup to work like that. But I like it on my days off. Heck yeah. All right, so we'll put this here. So, you know, I have small hooded eyes, and I have to be very careful with dark shadows like this so they don't get away from me. So it end up making me look like a raccoon. So I prefer smaller brushes as well. But this brush I'm using today is from Fenty. And I'm just being careful to keep it in like the socket of my eye, just right below the bone. And then just gently come right above it so that, you know, you can see the color and that it's not hidden in my crease. Yeah, so anyway, back to the vigilante revenge thing, because I love revenge genre movies like Taken. I love that. Kill Bill, that is one of the best revenge films that I've ever seen, in my opinion. And of course, The Crow and all sorts of other revenge films out there. So that's basically what The Crow is about, if you didn't know already. Where is my color changer? I got that. Oh, get that from right here. Yep. It's my trusty dusty color changer. I'm probably gonna use this again for, I want to put the burgundy under it. So, yes, I am highly anticipating that. Let's see. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking, what's next? Oh, I can't see what it says. My eyesight is getting so sucky these days. Scars. So, remember the Scars? I don't know if have you ever seen Edward Scissorhands? It's not one of my favorite movies, but I have seen it. But I'm such a huge Johnny Depp fan. I watch a lot of movies that he makes. Anyway, so this is the shade Scars. This is like a nice deep burgundy. So let's see. I'm gonna try and put it right here in the corner, outer corner. Yes. Yes, I like it. I think it goes pretty well with this olivey, greeny type of deal. This is a nice formula. I don't use these shadows. I think these are the only, I have both of the Edward Scissorhands palettes from Wicked Widows. I just really love the color story so much. And I have to say, this is probably my second or third time using the palette, and I like it. I like this formula. It's not bad. It actually is quite good. You know, I was kind of bummed out when I missed out on the Crow, but I'm glad they did a pre-order, so, you know, I didn't totally miss out. But I kind of wanted it now rather than later. And now all the pretty looks are coming out of Instagram, and I can't participate because I don't own it, but it's okay. Better late than never. I'll have all the rest of the year to enjoy it, especially for Halloween when all the Halloween looks start coming out. So I'm just gonna take some of this and take some more of that green and blend at the edge there. Let's do this. Yeah, these two colors blend pretty well together. Okay. This is nice. That's really pretty. So next I'm going to take that's a good question. What am I going to take next? I think I just want to keep it simple because I don't want to sit here all day. Yesterday, my video was way too long and I don't really feel like editing it down. So today, I'm just going to try to keep this as short as possible. This is pretty. With these two green and blues. Yeah. I think I'm going to just keep it simple. I can't decide. I cannot decide which one I want to use, but I think I'm going to go, I'm leaning towards the green. Yep, and then for the inner corner, I guess this white one. Maybe this white for the inner corner. Yeah, that's pretty. That is very pretty. What else is there? Then there's this silvery one right here. Silver one called, this one right here called something sharp. I can't see. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, that's real pretty. I have no idea. I don't want to use too many shimmers. Let me see. I still think I'm leaning. That's really pretty. And it does have kind of have a green to it too. You know what? I think this one's gonna win out. It's like a silvery, metally, greeny type of deal. So I think I'm gonna go with that, something sharp. I seriously can't read what this says at all. Something sharp. Well, something sharp is going on my eyelid, right in a few seconds. As soon as I can, just want to wipe this off my lid, my fingers. I don't know what I did with my wipes, my makeup wipes. I'm always losing them. Okay. All right, so we're gonna put some glitter glue. Put on my trusty dusty brush, flat brush here. Put some on the brush, just a little bit goes a long way. And then put it on the part over here where I want the shimmers to go. Okay. And then the other side. So, are any of you Crow fans or fans of that movie, The Crow, even the franchise? It's actually more than one movie. The second one was actually pretty good too, but nobody ever talks about that one. That one was with Vincent Perez. He was the new Crow. And his story was about his murder along with his son's murder. And him coming back to right that wrong. I think that was also a political thing as well that got them killed, or he saw something he shouldn't have. I can't really remember. I haven't seen that one too often. The first one is clearly my favorite. That is my favorite. Anywho, let's see. I need a packer brush. I don't know where my pack. You know, I need to wash my brushes. Oh, here we go. We use this one. This is my Refer number 2 brush right here. I'm gonna pick up that shade Something Sharp. It's not called Something Sharp. It's just I can't read the word before sharp. That's what's going on. I'm gonna put that all here on the lid. Yes. And she is divine. Yep, I like it. What do you think? Oh, that is pretty. That is very, very pretty. Yep, other side. Inner corner, let's see, here's another. There's another shade here, actually. I think I was gonna go with the white one. Let's see, there's another shade here. This one right here. I think I'm gonna go with that on the inner corner, actually. That's really pretty. This is how it looks swatched on my, that is very glassy and pretty. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna go with that on the inner corner. Okay. I am digging that. Let's put a little more on the right eye. Yep. Voila. Okay. So we'll put these aside for now. Where are my makeup wipes? What did I do with them? We'll come back to that. Let me look over here in the drawer. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I went off camera. I found my wipes. And also I did a little extra to this. So I just added some more of that shade called Blend. What's it called? Blend for Blend. The olive green shade there. And I just blended out a little bit the shimmer with it. And I just touched up a little with the two shimmers that I used. This one here. And then this one here called Imperfect. Did you see the shifts? Yeah, it's gorgeous. So I did that. Now we're gonna do the base. Actually, what I wanted to do, I wanted to add a little more of that burgundy too. So let's do that. This burgundy is everything. It sure is. I love it. Probably, yeah, there she goes. Very beautiful. Okay, beautiful. All right, very happy with that. Now we're moving on. Let's put on the base. Let's see how well this Glossier stuff works for me. First, let me clean this eyeshadow off my fingers. Get it all over my face. So I've never tried Glossier anything, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really sure what possessed me to buy the foundation and the concealer. I was in Sephora because I was walking around Sephora when I shouldn't have been, testing stuff, touching stuff, and I tested. Hold on. Sorry. I was testing stuff out, and I guess I must have liked the formula or something. This was a while ago, so this has been sitting here for a while. So, and I bought plenty of other foundations and complexion products since then, and used all of them. But for this one, for some reason, this one just sat there. So hopefully she hasn't expired. It's probably been, it was November. I think I bought it in November. Yeah, right here. This is the shade. What shade did I get? So my shade in the Glossier foundation, it is the Fluid Foundation, Glossier Stretch Fluid Foundation, Medium Deep 1. So that's the shade I got. And for the concealer, Concealer is medium deep one as well. So this, I've never had a concealer in a pot before. It's probably what drew me to it as well. So I thought that was interesting. So never touch, see? So we're gonna touch it today. And let's see what happens. So I'm gonna use my Sephora 45 brush. And I'm gonna dig into this pot. All right, and then I'm going to put this under here. I'm liking the shade match so far. Let me get my other mirror so that I'm not looking down. So much. I like the shade match so far. This is pretty cool. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Goes okay with my concealer. All right. Not bad. Okay. Other eye, smooth. I need to do a wear test with this. See how well it lasts throughout the day. Because their products are, from what I understand, are pretty emollient. You know, moisturizing. They're not known for the matte beat looks, you know, which is not my favorite type of look, but it serves its purpose when I'm in the mood for it. But I actually do like a more natural glowy finish. So far, I'm liking the way this feels going on my face. Okay. And I'm using this brush today because I kind of just want to be precise with the application around the eyeshadow. Okay. Okay. So let's get over here on my 5 o'clock shadow. Cover that up a little. We color correct it. And we'll just cover it up with some concealer. Over here with my sideburn. Over here with my sideburn. All right. And voila, it's concealed. Okay. We are concealed. All right. So now I kind of want to go over this with a sponge. Take some of the excess off under my eye. This is a rougher sponge actually. They're pretty good. I think they're not as squishy as the, what is the other, I can't believe I can't remember what the name of this is. It's like the most popular one, but this is definitely firmer than this. So I guess it depends on what you like. But this rougher one is pretty good. It's a good price. Beauty blender. I forget that. Oh my God. And I own several. Beauty blender. Anyway, I like the beauty blender sponges over the because I like how soft and squishy they are. I like that. You know, so this is definitely a firmer sponge. Okay. All right. Next is, now we're going to try the foundation. And where is my, there she is. I'm gonna wet my beauty blender. I like putting my foundation on with the wet sponge, believe it or not. I just do. So that way, I like using brushes too. I haven't decided which is my favorite method though. Sponge or brush from foundation. I like them both. I don't know. So anyway, today we're using the sponge. Yeah, I like the Beauty Blender sponge because they're so squishy and soft. The Redfern one is nice too, but this one just feels so much nicer. And I've used sponges from a lot of different brands, including what is it? Something Simple Techniques or whatever it's called, with the drugstore one. Those sponges are fine too, but I can't lie, I prefer the Beauty Blender one better. I guess it's kind of like people, you know, they like their Fude brushes and they don't like brushes from like Sephora or BK Beauty because they're just such Fude heads, even though You know, I kind of feel this way with the sponges. I like the Beauty Blender sponge. They're definitely simple, real techniques, I think is what it's called. Simple techniques, whatever that brand is, and other brands that have sponge. Everybody has a sponge out these days, but they don't feel the same as this. They really don't. Now, performance-wise, do I see much of a difference with performance? I don't know. Not really, if I'm going to be honest. So I'm not going to advocate for somebody to go out and spend $20 on a beauty blender when the application, in my opinion, is probably roughly the same. I don't think it's that much better. I just like the way it feels on my face. I do. Do I need to add more? I don't think so. This is pretty good coverage. So what does the box say about coverage? I say 1 to 2 something, light to medium coverage, it says. Am I reading this correctly? My eyesight isn't the greatest. Yeah, it's light to medium coverage. That's what it says on the box. So I think that's about right. I think I got some pretty good coverage here. It's definitely a difference from when the video started, that's for sure. And the color match is pretty spot on too. I ain't mad at it. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna set this beautiful face and then move on back to the eyes to finish the eyes. I kind of like this. I don't know what took me so long to use it. Anyway, where's my Uoma? Yeah, what happened to Uoma Beauty? I think they've gone kaput. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened because they were doing so well and stuff. It's really sad actually because I really like their products. The complexion products didn't really work for me. I found it to be a little too orange. But like the lipsticks, the eyeshadows, setting powder, a lot of stuff, you know. Everything else I pretty much, the highlighters, their highlighters are some of my favorite. I still have them all right there behind me in that closet. I love their highlighters. You know, this setting powder is nice. It was just the foundation and concealer. I just could not find my shade in it. But the formula of that foundation was so nice. I was so upset that I really tried. I tried like several different shades. I even went and got Shade Match in Ulta. Just could not get it. But the formula of that foundation was really nice. I hope everything is okay. I hope she can come back. Please come back because I'm not sure what happened, but she has such great eyeshadows and lipsticks and lip glosses. And then just the whole inclusivity of how, you know, she just makes great products. And I'm sad to see that they're not really in business anymore. You can still find some of their stuff on different sites. Like, I don't know if I see them in Ulta anymore. Or maybe they finally disappeared. Actually, I haven't seen them around in a while. It's been a while. But even after they had closed, they've been closed down for a minute. Like that site's been down for a while. But even then, I was still able to find stuff like at Ulta and Nordstrom and Beautylish. But no, not anymore. All right, so let's get to it, Heather. So for under the eye, we are going to go back to this beautiful burgundy that I used in my outer corner. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. And just nicely. I'm using one of my favorite pencil brushes from Sigma Beauty. It is the pencil brush E30. I have several of these. I love this brush. Love it, love it. It's actually quite soft. It's not scratchy, and it does this very well. So let's go here. Over here, Heather. Very nice. And I think I'm going to blend that out, lighten it also with the shade Peg. This one right here. Yeah, I'm going to use that. There's another deep purple there too, but I'll go with that today. Okay. Put that closer to the inner corner. And then go out a little bit. Nice, nice. Okay, that works. And then, do I need any more in the inner corner? Let me just maybe blend that a little with this one. I always try to do like a nice blend. I don't like sharp edges with my eye looks. So I think it could be used some more blending on top there, to be honest, to diffuse it. It's such a dark color. If I had a lighter color, I would probably do it, but there's no light shades here. I see what all the lighter skinned humans are saying, you know, when there's no light colors. Yeah, makes it hard to blend out the darker one, because if I blend this out too much, I'm gonna look like a raccoon. So we're gonna just leave it alone, okay? This is pretty though. So next, I want to put something in the waterline. Where are my liners? Where are my liners? I think I'm going to go, is it back there? Where are they? Yes. I think I know. I think I have a burgundy. Oh, I can use my Victoria Beckham. My little diva, my little liners are here. I think I'm gonna use my Victoria Beckham liner in the shade. What shade is this? Or the Natasha Denona one. This is not the shade I want. Well, this is House Labs. It's not even Victoria Beckham. Yeah, this is the shade. I think it's the shade Fig. This one here. Or my ND Natasha Denona. Let's see which one I prefer for this look. Either that one or Vicky B. I think Vicky's gonna win this one. Yep. Vicky B just stole the show. All right, so we're gonna use her in the waterline. What is the name of this shade? It's really getting, I can't see anything these days. I didn't go to the eye doctor. I just haven't felt like it. This is satin colored. Yeah, it is called Fig. I was right. It's Fig. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna use that for my waterline, okay? So right here. A lot of people love these Victoria Beckham liners. I'm not, I mean, it's nice, but I'm not like blown away by it. It is smooth. It does go very smoothly on the eye. But to be honest with you, for my waterline, I actually like the Melt waterline pencils a lot better. They just don't make the shade that I want today. Yeah, they don't have it in this kind of shade. But if they did, I would buy 2 of them. I love those waterline pencils. This one is okay though, but I mean, it glides on very nicely. But I don't get the hype about it. I just don't. Yeah, I don't think it lasts that long. Not as long as the Melt ones. This needs to be sharpened also. But I'm not gonna do that now. So, but yeah, but it's fine. Get it on sale. I think I bought it at Saks. Yeah, they were having a sale. So I bought it just to try it. I bought 2 shades actually. But yeah, it's not my favorite for my waterline, and you know, I prefer the Melt one. Just my opinion. Okay, time to do the brows real quickly. Nothing special here. I need to get them retouched though. I have like the ombre powder, kind of like, I forgot what it's called. The microblading thing that people do, yeah. Except what I got was, they called ombre powder. So I don't know quite sure what the exact difference is between the two, but apparently there is. And I need to touch up because it's been a few years. It's been a couple of years. Probably about, I think about 3 years, at least 2 or 3 years since I had my last touch up. I need to call my girl Sandy. Sandy, Brows by Sandy. She's on Instagram. She's amazing. One of my co-workers referred me to her, and I love it. She's wonderful. So I need to give her a call. She's hella expensive though. But this procedure, these things they can run a lot of money. And she's raised her prices since I've last been to her. But it's okay because she's worth it. Absolutely worth it. Yeah, so this brow pencil I'm using is from the one and only Fenty. I like their brow pencils, but are they my favorite? No, I actually prefer the Benefit ones, but I need to use this up. So, hence I'm using it, and I like it, and I do like it. It's not like I don't like it. I just like Benefit better. That's that. I think the Benefit pencils are creamier. I like the colors better. That's just my opinion, though. I find these to be a little dry sometimes, but this one is holding up okay today. Holding out okay. And I think Benefit, that's just their thing. Like, they do brows really well. I don't like nothing much else from them, but the brow products are great. Unlike Fenty, I love almost everything they put out. So, whatever. But not the brow pencil is not my favorite, but it's fine. Now, where is my brow gel? Did I lose it? Oh, and I wanted to put eyeliner on too. Oh, why did I forget to put this? Where did I forget? Yes, this belongs here. All right, I don't know what I did. I took out my brow gel, and I don't know where I placed it. It's around here somewhere, though. Yes, it is. Now, in the meantime, I will put on some eyeliner, and I'm going to put on some lashes and do the rest of my face, and I will come back and end this. Be back soon. Okay, hi everybody. I'm back. Lashes are on. Eyeliner is done. I used for my eyeliner this thing here from Glamlight. Apparently, this was something that went viral. It's okay. I mean, it's not my favorite. To be honest, I think I like the Natasha, definitely like the Pat McGrath one, liquid liners better, but this was cool for the price. You know, it's okay. If you don't want to spend that money or wait for the sale, go with that one from Glamlight. Lashes, I don't know if you can tell, but I did put some on, but I don't like really long lashes anyway. But I did use, for mascara first, I used, I think it's, hold on. Got the name of the brand. Too Faced mascara. Just one coat I put on. And then I used the Ardell Naked Lashes because I like a more natural lash look. So that's what I did. Now we're going to finish up the face here. I'm going to go with some bronzer. I used to have so much stuff over here. Oh, God. In case you didn't even notice, I film in my bathroom because this is where I actually do my makeup and my hair and everything else every day. So, and I don't really have the, how can I say, the privilege of having a dedicated filming space. So this is where I do all my stuff. I don't feel like packing stuff up, moving it to a different part of the apartment. And we're gonna do it right here. You know, at least you don't see the toilet. Okay. Anywho, so anyway, I got my one size bronzer and the shade I had made for shade Dark Tree. I have the Dark Trio, obviously. Okay. Now I like a nice red bronzer. I don't know. Maybe we'll just mix all three and see what happens. I haven't worn this in a while. So let's see. Yep, she's got some pigment in there. Ooly weely. Goo. Oh. Yeah, I might have went a little overboard. Oh well. Next side. Yeah. This is a pigmented one. This is a bronzer I bought a long time ago. It's been a while. I've had it for a while. I haven't used it in a while, so I guess I forgot how pigmented it could be. Oh boy. Yeah, I feel like I went a little too ham with it. So, I'm bronzed. I'm using my Sonia G bronzer brush. I love this brush. It's so soft and fluffy. But I'm wondering if maybe I should have used a smaller brush. I don't know. Oh my God. Where's my powder brush? Let's see if I can camouflage this a little. Oh, it's not so. Almost look like I got bronzer beard. Oh, well, I think I heard Alicia Archer say that one time, and I kind of just stole it from her. Oh, well, today is going to be bronzer beard. Call me bronzer beard. Okay, so next I'm going to put on... Did I mention I live in the center of LA? So there's something going on out there, and I'm hearing yelling and screaming and tires screeching, and now I hear the police. So please excuse the noise. I'm sorry. You know, can't control what these people do around here, but yeah, it is what it is. So I am going to put this, where do I want to place it? Oh, what am I using? I'm using the Forever Glow. I love these Forever Glow highlighter business from Dior. This is in the shade Rosy. Rosy is, oh, let me just swatch her for you. This is Rosy, so pretty. Yes, oh, so subtle, and oh, I love it, love it, love it. But anyway, she's gonna go on my face right now. Subtle is the name of the game today. Just on my face, not with, I just spilled some on my knee. Not on the eyes. All right, so we're gonna just go right here. I like to put my highlighters, concentrate my highlighters on top on the, to accentuate my cheekbones. That's kind of like how I like to do them. And then I use a sponge. Actually, use this one to blend it in. Yeah. I was trying to think, what kind of brush? I don't really have a liquid highlighter brush that I like to use for liquid highlighters. I haven't found that one yet. I don't know. I feel like I've made it look patchy. Actually, I gotta have this one from Pat McGrath, and I've never actually used this one here. It's actually for highlighters. I just don't know if it's for powder or liquid. We're gonna find out now. Is this? I don't know if you can see. Kind of see it in light. Yeah. A little more on the right. Let's see how this spreads it. If I like this better. I think I do like this brush better than the sponge. Yeah. So I can, yeah, you could definitely see that, right? Versus the other side. Yeah. That's pretty. So we're gonna add a little more to the other side. I'm almost tempted to go buy another one of these because Pat's having her sale right now. And because I was saying the other day, I didn't purchase anything from there because you have to spend at least $100 to get the 20% off. And if you spend $200, it's 30% off. But I just didn't have that much stuff to put in my cart. But I really like this brush. It's soft and it's firm. Yeah, I like the way it spreads this a lot. But to be honest, the last thing I need is another brush. So I will delay that purchase for another sale. Okay, last, I do want some blush. So I'm going to go today with House Labs blush and French Rosette. This is one of the, yeah, the new, well, I don't think, is it, yeah, it's one of the newer shades, is it not? Yes, it is. Where's my blush brush? So we'll put that on. Here's the cheek. Yeah, I love this shade. It's so pretty. Yeah. I have to put it right in the apple of my cheek right here. You smile. Yeah. Pretty. And then I'm gonna go back in with this highlighter because I forgot to put some on my nose. I like to put a little highlighter on my nose. Gives me a little pinky nose. I like that. Just whatever's left over there. I don't need any extra. All right, so now all that's done. It's 5:30. I have an hour to kill. We're gonna try and decide which lipstick I want to put on. Is it going to be, because I want like a dark nude lipstick, not too dark, because it's still daylight outside. I don't know, I don't like wearing dark lipstick in the daytime. It's just my thing. It's still daytime. If it was nighttime, I'd be going darker. So this shade here is Rouge Dior 824. I think it's the name of it is Saint Hermain. Yeah. And that's this color shade here. This is so pretty. Oh, yes. I'm trying to decide between this and the nude in the 400. Oh, that is stunning. Either this one or Nude Line. Then this is shade 400, Nude Line. These are both from the Dior. Yeah, the Rouge Dior line. Yeah. So here's 400, which is also very pretty. Yes. Let's see. They're kind of similar, but 400 is a little deeper than the Saint Hermain. Definitely, yeah. They both got like that rosy brownie beige, not beige, rosy brownie base. But the Saint Hermain is definitely lighter than the 400. I think I'm gonna go with Saint Hermain. Although the 400 is not that dark, but I'm gonna go with Saint Hermain now. Should I do a lip liner? What lip liner should I do with that? I know I have some Dior lip liners. Let's see, hold on. Let's see what I got back here in my little arsenal of lip liners. Not that. Let's see. And I know I bought a Dior lip liner recently. Here it is, Rouge Dior in the shade 410, which I think would go great with both of these shades. What do you think? See, let me just swatch it a little. Ooh, this is soft. Right? I think I'd go great with both shades. So I'm gonna wear that with the Saint Hermain. 828, which is number 824. This is a really soft liner. Yeah, it glides on so smoothly on the lips. Yep. Saint Hermain, this is 400. Oh, this is the one. Yep, that's she. This is, yes, everything. Okay, I am going to tidy up, spray my face, put some earrings on, and I'll be back to close us out. See you in a few. Hi, everybody. I'm back with the finished product. Yep, I'm loving this lipstick shade. I think it goes perfectly with the eyeshadow. I added these earrings from a brand called Melinda Marie. I've been wearing her jewelry for several years now, and I have to say it holds up really well. This is from her Big Ass Hoops line. I love hoops. Big Ass Hoops will never go out of style for me. But anyway, as you can see, I'm wearing my Pat McGrath t-shirt. I love this shirt. She's always sold out every time there's a sale. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this kind of content, please feel free to comment below. Introduce yourself to me. What else? Don't forget to subscribe. And I always do like still photos of my looks over on Instagram. Same handle, Brooklyn Queen in LA. All right, so if you're on the gram, hit me up, follow me over there as well. Let me know who you are. And if you have a channel here on YouTube, let me know, because I would love to follow you and support as well. All right, so as a recap, I don't have the Crow palette from Wicked Widow. I really wanted that palette, but I was at work and I was busy. and by the time I got around to it, it was already sold out. I heard it sold out in 5 minutes anyway, so whatever. So I had to go with one of their other palettes, the Edward Scissorhands collection, which this is a really nice color story, and I really like this formula. I found these shadows really easy to work with, so I have a feeling I'm going to be very happy when my Crow palette does eventually arrive. All right, on my cheeks again, House Labs, one of the newer shades, French Rosette. I dug into my stash and got me some. What is it? What is his name? Is it Patrick? Yeah, it's Patrick Star. I always get him and other Patrick mixed up. I buy both their things, but the one size bronzer, which is quite pigmented. Oh, yeah, it is. Next time I'll go with a lighter hand. Love the bronzers though. Love this blush. He also has great blushes too that I love. And for my lipstick, my Dior. I love Dior lipsticks, lip products. I am a huge Dior fan. I love their makeup. Don't really like their bags too much though, to be quite frank. I'm more of a Louis Gucci fan. You know, I do have a couple of Louis and one Gucci. I just haven't really added to my luxury bag collection because I never really have the occasion. I don't feel comfortable walking around my neighborhood with them, to be quite honest, you know. And I don't feel the need to spend that kind of money on a bag that I'm not going to use more, you know, on a frequent basis. So I haven't bought any more. But the two that I have, I do use when I'm not walking around here. And that's that. What else? I think that's it. You know, I think that's all I have to report on. Oh, the Glossier. Yes. The foundation and the concealer. It's first impression. It's my very first time. I had literally just opened the box and used it just now here on camera with you. As far as the shade match goes, it's spot on. I actually shade matched myself when I was in store, so I think I did a pretty good job with that. I like the formula, I like the way it goes on. It doesn't feel heavy on my face. I don't know about longevity because it's kind of emollient. So, and my skin can be my skin's a little on the oily side. Not as oily as it used to be when I was younger, but them oils be popping through still. And I mean, LA is a dry climate, and if I were back in New York, it would probably be an even bigger problem. But living in LA these past few years, my skin has gotten a little bit drier, but not that dry. So I don't know how this is going to be a long term. I don't know how long this foundation will last, along with the concealer. I'll check to see if it's creasing or anything, and I'll report back. But I would like to use it a few more times before I actually give my actual opinion on the formula. But so far, you know, as a first impression, I like it. You know, can't complain. All right, again, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and if you don't like it, then then click that too, okay? From what I understand, all engagement helps, okay? And I will see you in my next video, whenever that is. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.